My first video was there when I test out my camera, right at that bridge.
On that swing?
Hmm?
On that swing?
No.
On the bridge.
That time they don't hear never.
No swing, never there yet up here bush.
People used to just come get a shower and a swim and go back home. No stranger never used to come here. You understand? Here was just, right here where you see Mangochi was just be a bush and kasha. So from the start, I try to make sure, you know, my place, so we put it on the map. Yeah, man. And everybody like it.
I like it.
Yeah, man. So we have,
my son's favorite
we have
river.
hundreds of cookouts where people come from all around the world, right?
I want to do the cookouts here.
Right
so the one
here.
June is going to be here.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Huh? So I'm going to come.
No, you're not going to catch it because go to, no, what will do?
This is a nice boy.
The dispose of what there?
Which one? The one that was starting to feel?
Okay.
But guess what? It will still never be as smart as man. You know why? Because man is already here, and in the state of mind that we are, we're already advanced to be aware. That AI has to mimic man in order to learn the ways of man and try to overthrow man. But you see something we call feelings, when it did develop, same way conquer man, same way conquer the AI.
But listen now, don't you believe, maybe when me and your pass are gone, AI is going to overthrow man. Because technology is way
That's
advancing.
what they're working for.
And when we won't done for going to be technology.
Alright. That's what they are working at. That's why Benjamin Franklin remember.
And where made that put in our few of the person that maybe passed and gone with that fight a system that you know, take over mankind. The younger heads them just debate in that. They just dedicate themselves. So guess what?
To technology.
Now.
So they know
so
the time will come where technology are way smarter than we, because we are so caught up in this computer world right now. You don't believe that?
Can I say, yes, I do. But this is, I don't believe it can fully overpower man unless man gives up free will. That is why in the so-called Bible they put it that man made the machine, but the machine is going to come to time when it controls man. But guess what? You notice they put that there so man can be aware. So man still has the power to stop it because we have what nobody else has, which is free will. That's why this planet is the most important one, because that thing called free will is the only one that carries it. That thing called life, circulating life, meaning born and rebirth and all those things, is the only planet that it can happen on. That's why man can never be deleted from the planet unless it is done of his own free will. That's why our belief is what every single leader tries to target. If you notice, they never destroy us. They have us destroying ourselves, because that is the only true destruction. Because this planet harnesses, it needs our free will, and they've already programmed us to believe in all these gods and all these things that we don't feel believe in, which is taking the focus away from the creation itself, which is this, and God himself, which is in all of us. Where if we're not unified, because me can create a nice and peaceful, you a problem, right? If me not take my nice and peaceful self and try to fix you, we will never be fixed, because it's one system. So when you say machine are going to control man, yes, to an extent, but it's people like me and you with the mindset that we have, the rituals that they're doing at our burials is what's trapping our souls, so we're not reborn. Few of us have still kept the code, so we keep coming, but it's only a matter of time before we stop, because instead we stand up and say, oh, me not burying on a sepulchre. We're just going with every change that they're doing.
People who are afraid to talk is the one who trapped in the colonial mindset.
Remember, fear from afar away.
And then you have a next thing now. If people are, say for instance, the reasoning of me you have, you know, we can't have it in our public.
I do them in public.
You do them in public. But you know, when we say in public, in a crowd of people, because you have a lot of
people. You'll be judged, you'll be scrutinized, but guess what? People like me and you, that should not matter, because it should be expected.
And that's why I'm always saying, you see, them say, Jesus walked the face of earth, right? And they say, more come back. You know them all kill him again.
Yeah, it's gonna keep everything is gonna repeat itself.
You know why me say that? In my belief, I don't know if other people look on it that way. Alright. If a man come right here so now and try to say them a preach the gospel. You have and them start say, for instance, him a say, judgment is next week. You need to repent and all them sickness. If he just saying, you know. You know, say, what people are going to lick him down.
And to be honest,
now what's up next week come and it not really happen?
You can actually tell us something. No, but not tell us something. If he's convincing enough, a whole heap of people are going to follow. You know why? Because we don't have thinkers anymore. The thinkers are slowly dying out. That's why man like Vice Cartel can come on TV and say, oh, people come like sheep and bust a song tomorrow and the same people them go buy it and jump and dance to it. Because people are so scared of thinking for themselves because they feel like if they think for themselves, they'll be judged, scrutinized, and even tortured, meaning they have to suffer for the consequences, when that's the one thing you were born with. That's why you have people like me. We live America and born with anyway in America long before we legalize. Why? Because as long as I respect your space and you respect mine, you shouldn't tell me what to do. Come in and tell you what to do.
That's the next thing I have problem with people. Alright. If you don't like something, you're not supposed to try to force me to not like the things because you don't like it.
That's why when I talk, I always tell people, I'm not forcing you to believe what I believe. I'm just giving you a path, just like the pastor, just like the politician, just like even your very mother. I'm just giving you a path so you can explore and come to your own conclusion.
Because God makes everybody with knowledge and understanding. And everything else you learn that, but God make you with in knowledge and understanding. And I want a greatest sense to me. Because they say we have 5 cents now, more than 5 cents.
No, we actually no, they start telling us you're 20 now. Because
Is that growing?
Because they realize that people we're
wisen up.
The universe, Mother Earth is crying out to us because she's going into a crucial time right now. That's why the matter about global warming. No, what's happening is they've targeted her because this is where the truth gets scary and people, this is where they say you're mad now. Every species has its home. The earth is the only place that the Negro man can live. So you see how they talk, where you see the billionaires them about Mars and everything? They're going, but guess who can't go? Yeah, you. So they are going, but after they allow us to destroy this, because remember, they harness our energy and take it. Just like they say right now, beat them. Because now they're taking pieces from the moon. Me and you, the Mega Man, cannot survive without the moon. See what I'm saying to you? So Mother Earth is on her last leg crying out to us. But we're so busy fighting over Jesus, Allah, Muhammad, wealth, all the things that will be here when we're gone. You know what I like to say to people? To know how simple everything is look at where we live. There's so many insects here that is tinier than my fingernail that can kill me and you with one bite. But yet still they don't. That's because of the law of galaxy. It's not because they're scared of near you. It's law of galaxy. Everything serves its purpose here. We were here to care for them. So how dare them violate that the order and kill me and you. However, if you're threatening life, you just broke it. Look at the ocean, for example. The other day I was on a cruise. I'm just showing you how we forget that we are not superior because they taught us that we are. And we forget that the very insects and reptiles and everything here is a part of me and you. Because this can't, remember, oxygen we breathe. And every day we chop down a tree, we are get richer. Or we are get sicker. So make your mind which one you want. You understand? Those are the things. So Mother Earth needs us to start realizing that. Start realizing, not through your son good and Miss Patsy's son bad, you'll judge Miss Patsy's son. Take your ear for your son for a minute and help Miss Patsy focus on fear son. Because guess what? Miss Patsy bad son, I'm going to make you and your son can live in peace. Look at it that way. But people are so busy looking at several. Jamaica, I always open people's eyes to this. It's the only country in the world that does not have a red, white, or blue on it. And ask yourself, why is it that Jamaica is so important right now in this crucial time? Why does it seem like they're advertising Jamaica? We don't notice that. Disney make a movie and the bird them in the water and they say, look, we are here, we're paradise. What is that, Jamaica? Disney don't play. Let's be honest. Guys, so much was going on, the reasoning done, and I'm not certificate for record everything, but big up yourself for watching this video. If you enjoy the content, check out your girl at Reason With Me, Sassyruchall. I have a channel where I like to sit, chat, rap, and get to know people, get to share my views and opinions on the things that is happening in and around the countries and the world. I think I the little big end twin.
Yeah, shot man.
Yeah, chat to him. Come and take a picture of your fish, my boy. Come.